Good morning. My name is Alamgiri Jaz. My student ID is 240702990. Today I will discuss employment law focusing on unfair dismissal in the case of Ahmed, a healthcare assistant at Prince Louis Hospital. This presentation is a part of employment law module. I will assess whether the Ahmed dismissal was fair or unfair under the UK employment law and explore his legal rights, possible claims and available remedies. Now I will introduce the case. Introduction of this case is Emma worked at Prince Louis Hospital for over 10 years with an excellent record. On 15th February 2025, he had restrained a psychiatric patient, Victor, who had become agitated. Later, CCTV footage allegedly showed Emma punching Victor, leading to his immediate dismissal for gross misconduct. Ahmed appealed, but his trade union representative was unavailable, and the ward manager who dismissed him was also on the panel. This appeal was rejected despite under the CCTV footage, no witness statement, and no complaint or injury from the victor or from the complainant side. The purpose of this presentation is to assess whether his dismissal was fair or unfair, discuss his legal rights, and explore possible claims and remedies, including a tribunal claim under the Employment Law Act 1996. Now we will move towards the next slide. Unfair dismissal, whether this dismissal was unfair or not. Unfair dismissals occur when an employer fails to prove a fair reason for dismissal or does not follow a fair process. Under the Employment Rights Act 1996, an employer can dismiss an employer for fair reasons such as conduct, capability, redundance, or some other substantial reasons. Gross misconduct include serious offense like theft, violence, or fraud, which justify immediate dismissal. However, an employer must prove their belief in misconduct and reasonable based on a fair investigation. In this case, we will help out from the Burchell test established in British Home Stores Ltd versus Burchell requires the employer to conduct a proper inquiry and have reasonable grounds for dismissal. This legal framework will help us analyze Emma's case as well. Now we will move towards the next slide. The next slide is the key legal issues in Emma dismissal case, whether the dismissal was fair or not. The hospital dismissed Emma for gross misconduct, but was there a fair reason to dismiss Ahmed? The CCTV footage was unclear. No witness, no complaint from the complainant side. Victor did not file a complaint or show visible injuries. Since the burden of proof lies towards the employer, the hospital must show it had a reasonable belief in Ahmed's wrongdoing. Procedurally, the hospital failed to conduct a fair investigation despite Ahmed without a proper hearing and denied him under the trade union representation at his appeal. Furthermore, the same ward manager who dismissed Ahmed was on the appeal panel, which is unfair with the Ahmed, because the same person who dismissed the Ahmed was also present in the appeal panel. So after analyze all the things, after analyzing all the things, the raising concern about his bias and impartiality, these issues suggest Ahmed dismissal may have been unfair. So in my opinion, it is unfair dismissal. But we will move towards the next slide and see what happened. In this slide, we will talk about the appeal process and the procedural unfairness. What is the appeal process and the procedural unfairness? A fair appeal process is crucial in disciplinary cases. The ICAS code of practice requires employers to conduct appeal fairly and impartiality. Ahmed's rights were violated when his trade union representative was unavailable and the employer refused to delay the hearing under the Employment Relation Act 1999. Employers have the right to be accompanied at disciplinary hearings. Additionally, the ward manager who dismissed Ahmed was also present on the appeal panel, which goes against the natural justice of law. The hospital failed to consider any key evidence or CCTV footage. There is a lack of CCTV footage, no witness statement. This procedure flaws strengthen Ahmed's claim for unfair dismissals. Now we will move to the next slide. In this slide, we will discuss about the potential legal claims of Ahmed. Ahmed can file unfair dismissal claims under the Employment Right Act 1996. His dismissal was based on the unclear evidence, no CCTV footage or patient complaint. The hospital has committed procedural error, which strengthened the Ahmed case as well, such as failing to conduct a proper investigation and having a biased appeal panel. The ICAS code of practice require for a fair procedure, and failure to follow these guidelines can increase compensation at a tribunal. Ahmed cannot claim wrongfully dismissal as he was given proper notice, but he has a strong unfair dismissal due to post substantial and procedural unfairness from the hospital side. Now, in this slide, we will discuss about the remedies available to Ahmed, which Ahmed has to be filed. Ahmed can file an employment tribunal claim within the 3 months, not less than 1 day from the date of dismissal. Possible outcome include reinstatement or re-engagement in different role or compensation, which is most likely result. Compensation consists of basic award based on age and service, and a compensatory award covering lost earnings and emotional distress. Before going to tribunal, MS should consider a case early conciliation, which is mandatory step that may result in settlement. Settlement can save time and legal cost as well, making them a practical alternative to a tribunal. So it must be helpful for Ahmed to file their case in the tribunal. Now, I will discuss about the recommendations for Ahmed, which help Ahmed to solve his case. First, Ahmed should file an unfair dismissal claim under the Employment Act, under the UK Employment Act, right, 1996, within the 3 months deadline, not exceeded from the 3 months. His case is strong due to lack of clear evidence, no witness, no complaint from the complainant, named Victor, and the procedural error as well. Second, he should seek legal representation from a solicitor or trade union. If needed, he may qualify for legal aid. Third, MS should engage in a case early conciliation to explore settlement options before taking legal action. Finally, he should gather supportive evidence, including witness statement from colleagues or detained review of the CCTV footage and medical report showing that Victor had no physical injuries. These steps will strengthen Ahmed's case and help to achieve their claims as well. In conclusion, to summarize, Emma dismissal appears to be unfair due to lack of evidence and procedural errors. His employer failed to prove gross misconduct conducted on biased appeal process and denied him his legal rights. The ICAS code of practice was breached, and the Emma's right under the Employment Relation Act 1999 were ignored. Given these factors, Emma was a strong case for unfair dismissal and should file an employment tribunal claim. However, strengthened through a case must be a faster and less costly solution. If unsuccessfully, Emma should proceed with the tribunal for fair compensation. Now I will move to the next slide, which is the references. We add the references as well. This is all from my side. Thank you.